Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our public forum on the anti-bullying campaign titled Standing Together Against Bullying. So today, we will discuss the causes, effects, and prevention of bullying in schools and share strategies for creating a safe and supportive environment. Okay, so now let me introduce our distinguished speaker. First is Mr. Hamizan, that is a school counselor specializing in students' well-being. And the second one is Mr. DARYL TANDANG, secondary school teacher and advocate for safe classrooms. And the third one is Mr. FREDRICK JUMAN, the NGO representative working with child protection initiatives. So thank you all for joining us today, and let's begin our discussion. So let me start with the first question of the our discussion, that is, what is bullying and why does it happen? So to start, can each of you explain what bullying is and why it happens in schools? So Mr. Hamizan, let's start with you.
Okay, thank you, Aeren. Bullying is repeated aggressive behavior that can be physical, verbal, or emotional, including cyberbullying online. It often happens because students face peer pressure, family stress, or feel insecure, and sometimes because they lack awareness of the consequences of their actions. Bullying can appear in many forms from name calling and teaching to exclusion and spreading rumors. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Hamizan. Now, Daryl, can you share your perspective from the classroom?
Right. Thank you, Aaron. In my perspective, in schools, bullying often happens in places um, where supervision is low, like hallways or during recess. It can be driven by competition, jealousy, or a desire to feel powerful over peers. Teachers play a crucial role in identifying these behaviors early. Thank you.
Oh, all right. Thank you, Daryl. Now, Mr. Frederick, what about the societal perspective?
Thank you, Aaron. Bullying is also influenced by social norm and only behavior. With social media, students can experience by cyberbully that follow them outside of school. Awareness campaign and parent involvement are essential to prevent bullying in both online, offline, and online setting.
All right, splendid sharing from Mr. Frederick for the first question. So, moving to the second question of the discussion, that is emotional and academic impact. So now, again, Mr. Hamizan, can you explain how bullying affects students emotionally and academically?
Absolutely. Students who experience bullying often face anxiety, depression, low self-esteem, and the difficulty forming friendships. Academically, bullying can lead to lower grades, school avoidance, and decreased participation, which affects long-term success. It's crucial that students feel safe so they can focus on learning and personal growth. Thank you.
Right. Now I'm moving to the next question. It is about teachers' role in prevention. Now, Mr. Daryl, what can teachers do to prevent bullying in classrooms?
All right. Teachers can prevent bullying by establishing clear rules and consequences for bullying, promotion peers, mentoring, and group activities to encourage inclusion, supervising students during breaks and classroom transitions, and creating a safe space for students to report bullying confidentially. The first one is establishing clear rules and consequences for bullying. Teachers should clearly explain school rules about bullying and the consequences if students break them. This helps students understand that bullying is not acceptable and encourages them to behave respectfully. The next one is promoting peer mentoring and group activities to encourage inclusion. Peer mentoring and group activities allow students to work together and support each other. This helps build friendships, reduce isolation, and create a more inclusive classroom environment. And then supervising students during breaks and classroom transition is teachers should monitor students during recess, lunch, and when moving between classes. Active supervisions help prevent bullying because students are less likely to misbehave when adults are present. The last one is creating a safe space for students to report bullying confidentially. Schools should provide safe ways for students to report bullying, such as speaking privately with a teacher or using a reporting box. This encourages students to report problems without fear of embarrassment or retaliation. Early intervention is key to stop bullying before it escalates. Thank you.
4 points. It's easy to remember those points. So thank you very much, Mr. Daryl. Now moving to the next question, that is about parents and schools working together. So now, Mr. Frederick, how can schools and parents collaborate to stop bullying?
Okay. The communication is essential. Parents should be aware of child social life and work with teachers to address accident. The school can provide workshop, counseling, session, and awareness program for both student and parent. Cooperation ensures students feel support both at home and in school, reducing the chance of bullying continue unnoticed. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Frederick. Now moving to the next question. I think this is the last question. So now it is about advice for students who experience bullying. Okay. What advice would you give to students who are experiencing bullying, Mr. Hamizan?
In my opinion, advice to give students who are experiencing bullying is speak to trust adults like teachers, parents, or counselors. Document incidents and don't blame yourself. That's my opinion.
All right. Now, Mr. Daryl, what about you?
So, my advice for students that's experiencing bullying is support your friends and stand together. Bullying loses its power when victims have allies. When students support each other, it creates a safer and more positive school environment. Friends can also encourage victims to speak to a teacher or trusted adult. That's my advice.
So that's all right. Thank you. So now moving to the last person, that is the NGO. Mr. Frederick, how about you?
My opinion, remember you are not alone. Ask school or NGO resources and report cyberbullying immediately.
Okay. All right. Perhaps that's the only thing that the two of you can share today. So thank you very much. So now to close this discussion, bullying affects many students, and it is the responsibility of schools, families, and communities to work together to prevent it. So thank you to our speakers, to our 3 speakers for sharing their knowledge and advice. And thank you to everyone who joined today in this discussion. So remember, together we can create a safe and supportive environment for all students. Let's continue to stop bullying and start kindness. Thank you very much.